Hi there, thanks for joining me. Bit of a walking one today. We're in a place called Old Hagwood. It's near Skellingthorpe in Lincolnshire. The route I've chosen was with ALLTRAILS, so yeah, I would normally do this with Strava, but obviously Strava's had a bit of a hiccup in the last couple of months, and it's just come to light yesterday that the prices are going up for Premium. Clearly I've cancelled, due to expire in July I think of 2023. Hopefully they'll come to their senses and drop the prices to a reasonable amount, because obviously the benefits you get from it don't really justify the cost. I'll probably go ALLTRAILS and Komoot from now on. If you want to walk this walk, it's really quite easy to do as well. You can park for free at Skellingthorpe Village Hall. There's a play park next to it as well if you've got any kids. And once you've dragged them out of there, then you can get them onto the walk. Head through Skellingthorpe Village, swing a right, past the pub, turn left at the roundabout, I think it's a roundabout, and then past the cemetery, swing on a bit more, turn right, and then boom, you're here. Fairly straightforward. Quite a pleasant walk. It's nice and flat, which is unusual. Normally a bit bumpy on my walks, but yeah, this one's flat as a pancake. I did notice as well, ironically, a couple of my running friends come out here quite a lot and do a run. I would imagine they run all the way around here. I think they do actually run around the whole woods. Right, why are we going beep 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 beep? I think it's ALLTRAILS telling me, yeah, I have. I've missed my turning, so I could go along the edge. I might double back actually. As you can see, ALLTRAILS is pretty good. It's a paid app, of course. I think there's a freebie bit, but you don't get as much in there. But for walking and hiking, I think it's pretty good. It also does a lot of cycling and gravel sort of rides as well, which I might just investigate a little bit more. Probably talk about tomorrow's ride. I was going to do it today, but I was up a little bit late, and I just fancied a line. Never get a line anymore. And I slept in till about 9 o'clock. I couldn't believe it. Oh, it was just bliss. I can't remember the last time I slept in till 9. Oh. Yeah, so tomorrow's ride, I'm going to be trying a bit of Lincolnshire fens. I'm going to go down south of the county. I'm not sure if it's going to be Spalding or Holbeach yet. Still planning my routes on Komoot. But early ones, what I've done, elevation total for say a 50-mile ride, or even a 30-mile ride, it's like 50 feet. 50 feet for a whole journey. It's flat as a pancake. How did I miss that? So tomorrow, being flat, hopefully straight roads as well. In fact, they are damn straight roads down in the fens. Last time I was down there, I was doing a Lincoln to London, and I was going to go via Cambridge. So obviously I went Holbeach, March way, I think I did. And there was a couple of super straight roads there, which was demoralising with the wind. Slowed me right down as well. So yeah, we'll get a crack again tomorrow. Should be good fun. Hopefully the weather holds out. You never know. As the name suggests, Old Hagwood is indeed one of the ancient woods from years gone by. There's not much information about it apart from this used to be a haunt for the Vikings. So the Vikings used to hang out here when they were doing their thing. But other than that though, yeah, it's quite a pleasant little walk actually. It's tucked away quite nicely. And yeah, again, lovely little places to walk around. I love these little old woods. I think they're absolute gems. It's just a darn shame they're not bigger and there are more of them. Getting a bit boggy now. Better check the map in a minute, make sure I'm on the right trail, or else I'm only going to be doubling back. Yeah. Actually, thinking about it, the trees do knock out the wind quite a lot. So if I was out in the back today, I would have been pretty darn miserable, I think. It feels like a fairly strong wind, at least 15 miles an hour, probably 20. Maybe a good decision not to be on the bike today, because I would have been blown all over the place. I'd imagine this sound is absolutely windy. Let's get back in the wood again so we're a bit more shielded. I'm in a bit of a predicament here because I think I'm going to get wet. Ah, crap. Oh, oh my god. Wet. Oh no, wet socks, wet socks, wet socks. Son of a bitch. Oh my god. Oh. Well, that was a success, wasn't it? Clearly. I'm glad I got to change the shoes back at the car. Let's hope there's no more of that, he says. I'm gonna get really wet. Oh yeah, I'm wet now. Looks like we got another one. I'm gonna get wet again. Sweet mother of pearl. I think we got away with that one quite lightly. I think I've cleared most of the boggy bits now, so yeah. These shoes are really quite good though. Apart from the mud on them, which obviously they're going to need to be cleaned. I'm a little bit wet on my socks, but I think that's only because it's spilled over the shoe itself and into the sock. But it's not as bad as you'd think. Right, I better have a look at the old thing, because I'm not sure if we're going straight on or right here. Might be going down there actually, instead of down there. Let's have a look. Alright, where are we? Oh no, straight on. We're going to leave Old Hagwood behind us now and head towards the National Cycle Network, which is just down this this little path down here. Now it seems to me the best thing about Strava is obviously the segments. For me, it is, at least anyway. I like the segments. Seeing how fast I've been on a section of road and then seeing how quick I've got over time, that's useful. It's a way of measuring performance, or not in my case. I can just see that if one of the apps like Komoot would be the prime candidate, to be fair. Komoot would be the prime candidate, to be fair, who could introduce something like that, where there's a leader table. And I think if they did, it wouldn't quite be the same, but I reckon they would take quite a lot of the Strava crowd with them. Komoot is equally as expensive. If like me, you get the premium, I think it's £29 a year, no, £30 a year on offer. I think there's just one, for Christmas, New Year, has just been pushed out, £29.99 for the year, 12 months. Normal price £60, which is quite expensive. I think £60 for what it is, but £30, it's a good deal. Maybe if ALLTRAILS did it. ALLTRAILS is another paid app. No, sorry, it's a free app, but you can pay to be a subscriber as well. That one's equally as expensive. I can't remember how much I paid for it, but I did get it on offer. I think I got it half price. So you've got to be selective about when you purchase. But again, if any of them had any segments or heat map's good. I like the heat map actually. Trying to pick roads you've never been on before is useful for me. Seeing where other riders go as well is equally as useful. So if I know a section of road I'm just about to go on, and if I've never been there before, I'll look at the who else has been on that road, and if it's busy on the heat map, I know it's probably okay to ride it. If it's not, then maybe not. So yeah, it could be. So I don't know, I mean, maybe one of these apps will step up to the plate and take over the Strava mantle on that one. I just find it interesting that no one actually can provide another app which looks like Strava, you know, with, I don't know, like an Instagram feed sort of esque type layout, segments, heat map, a little bit of mapping. I mean, how hard can it be, really? There's our Old Hagwood, getting gear, bikes, welcome here. Wow, who'd have thought that? Well, I didn't know that you can ride your bike here as well, so that's fantastic. Wouldn't do on the road bike, mind you, especially with the bits I've just been through now. I don't think any bike would make it through them. Yeah, here we go, look, here we go. Right, once been a haunt of the Vikings, once being the key word there. My guess is the Viking probably wild camped there for one night and then moved on. Well, there we have it. Right, now we're going to go push on to the Sustrans National Cycle Network route number 64, I think it is. You know, I've been on this path so many times, you just forget, don't you? You just take it for granted. Yep, route 64, that's right. Pretty much going to guarantee that there's going to be some bikes along the way here. My God, pavement. Oh, do you know, that feels great. Hard, firm ground underneath me instead of soft mud which is sliding as we step. Wonderful stuff. Pretty boring from here on in, so I'm going to end this video now. Thank you very much for viewing. If you like what you see, please do give me a subscription. Yeah, drop me a like as well if you're into this sort of thing. And what are your thoughts on Strava or any of the others, ALLTRAILS or even Komoot as well? Anyway, I will catch you again next video. Bye bye.